The world of fashion and football has always been intertwined, but now more than ever, it just feels really inseparable, with more fashion crossovers happening time and time again. And personally, I love it. I love it. I love this kind of stuff, you know, when you're seeing these collabs and cool brands doing cool shit with cool football clubs or even just on their own. It's really good stuff. I love it. I think some of the best kits of the past couple of years has been those fashion crossovers. And then, yeah, it just got me thinking, what if more brands made football kits? And that's what I'm doing in this video today. So the first brand that kind of came to my head when I was thinking about this concept, and it's kind of the birth of this concept, to be honest, was Obey. I have a lot of Obey clothes in my wardrobe. I love the brand. I've been obsessed with them for years, to be honest. Since I watched Exit Through the Gift Shop, I saw for Shepard Fairley in that, him talking about his brand and, you know, street art culture and all that. I've been obsessed with it for years. And then when I thought about this concept, thinking of an Obey football kit, I was just excited by that idea, so I knew I needed to make it. So I obviously started with a little bit of research, doing a bit of a mood board, looking into the art that Shepard Fairley makes and Obey makes. I really wanted to lean into that side of things more than the clothing itself. And it was time to design, and the first thing I did was create this repeated pattern. Shepard Fairley talks about this a lot with his logo, like the kind of birth of Obey was him putting that Andre the Sticker that Andre the Giant sticker everywhere, and the repetition of that was what got people talking in the first place. That was kind of like the idea behind Obey. So I definitely wanted to repeat the logo, and also a little bit inspired by that Leon kit that's come out recently with the repeated logo in the base. That was kind of what I was going for here. So obviously I made that repeated pattern. I was trying to figure out how many lines it needed as well on the base. I made it a red base as well, because that's like Obey's kind of main colour in a lot of their branding and their artwork. I added, of course, the Obey type as the sponsor, and then I went in and added some black stripes, because I feel like it just needed a little bit more depth. Like, I like the base, but I feel like it needed just a little bit more, so I added some nice, really thick black stripes to kind of add depth, but also it kind of adds to the imposing nature of this kit is kind of giving off. And for the badge, I found this star graphic that Obey used. I thought that was perfect, but I made it white, so it kind of stuck out the kit just a little bit more. And I needed one extra detail, just one little final detail. So I added the Andre the Giant sticker as like a patch on the bottom of the kit. You know, sometimes the old kits used to have like some nice little patches on them at the bottom, and I think this would be a really nice nod to Obey's history. So yeah, that's the kit. I really like this kit. I'd actually wear this one. I love it. It's, yeah. Up next, we've got Burberry. I think a brand that is so known for like one thing, so I felt like it came to mind pretty quickly what I should do with this. Obviously, they've got that distinctive pattern that they use in everything, so I was going to use that. Originally, I did put it on the base of the shirt, because I thought, you know, it's the pattern, it's what it's known for, it needs to be there, but it was just very jarring, wasn't it? Like, it looked way too much. So then I made it into the sleeves and the cuffs instead. I thought that just, you know, brought it back just a little bit on a white base as well, because white is a big colour for them. I forgot to say when I filmed this, but I actually made my own Burberry badge. I just took their like old school kind of horse logo and put that in a crest to kind of give it more of a football feel. So yeah, I did that. I did the logos and the badges, and I also made them into like a nice shiny texture, because it kind of feels like a little bit more bougie that way. And then I actually got rid of it in the neck. I thought, just again, still too much. That pattern is so out there that I think it just works in the sleeve. It looks really nice, looks really clean, and it makes sense for Burberry for it to be clean and not too over the top. So yeah, pretty proud of the way this one turned out. Up next, we've got Thrasher, another brand that I absolutely love. Kind of that skate brand aesthetic is something I absolutely love. For this one, I made the base green. I just felt like it made sense. I love the colour green anyway, so maybe I just did it for that reason. But there's Thrasher green, you know, jumpers and stuff. It's very in right now, so I made that. Obviously, the Thrasher type is iconic, so I put that as the sponsor. And then for the badge, I found that one of their graphics that they use is kind of like a devil star pattern that I had to kind of slightly alter, because it's normally a part of the badge, so I altered that. Made this one a centralised badge as well. I thought it was quite cool to centralise it a little bit like the Obey one. And I wanted to add a little bit of spice to this kit, and I've just thought, spice? Literally added spice. One of their Thrasher's main things is their logo, but like in flames, so I knew I wanted to use some sort of fire graphic. So I found this nice little icon and made a repeated pattern out of it, and then put that onto the base. Kind of, you know, Japan 98 influence, to be fair. To keep with the skate aesthetic as well of this one, I added some checkers into the sleeves, because I just think, one, it looks cool, but also, you know, and think it's that skate vibe. Checkers is a repeated pattern that comes up, so I added that. And to be honest, that's where this ends. I really wanted to add a polo collar to this, but I have this one template, and I'm quite, you know, aware that I'm using this template for every kit, so every kit starts to look a little bit the same. But so yeah, I was struggling with that. I was trying to use AI and it just really wasn't working, just really wasn't working. So I did put one on in the end, but it didn't look quite right. But just know, I think a colour would have worked on this one, especially for the skate vibe. I feel like it would have made sense. But anyway, nonetheless, really happy with this one. I think that fire graphic is really cool. And the last brand I'm doing in this video is Louis Vuitton. I feel like it just made sense. I needed to do an LV one. And to be fair, I feel like there already is one. In 2007, PSG did like an LV kind of inspired kit, not officially, but it just definitely was. It was the colour scheme, it had the graphic, and also that's kind of the inspiration for this kit, to be fair, but I'm just making it official. So of course made the base colour that nice brown, added the gold in the sleeves and the collar just to kind of match it. Obviously LV has that pattern that they're known for, so I went and found that and repeated it so it could be across the whole kit. I took it down more in the sleeves than on the base as well, just so it's not too jarring. I found the logos, I put them on there, and actually for the like supplier logo inside of the LV pattern, there's this kind of like, I don't know what it is, a ninja star. I'm not big into LV, I don't know what it is, but anyway, it looked cool for, and like with the placement of where everything was on the kit, it made sense to put it where it was, so it actually really turned out well. It's kind of like a happy accident. And yeah, this is a simple design, but it's effective. Again, it is LV, this is their identity put into a football kit, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, and that's it. That's 4 designs for this video. I'm pretty happy with every single one of them. Like I said, I'm a bit, you know, aware that they all look the same because of that template, but I don't actually have another template, and that one works really well. But anyway, let me know what you think of these designs in the comment below. And also this, you know, this is a fun video to do. I love doing these like design kind of videos, so if you can think of more brands we can do, get them in the comments and maybe we'll make a part 2. Let me know if you want to see that. But that's it for this video. I really do appreciate you watching. Supporting the channel means the world to me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.